Williamston's the intersection of the cross point between Highway 64, runs east and west, and 17 runs north and south.
Our county seat is Williamston, which is where our project is happening in our downtown area of Williamston. We said it'd be a great way to kind of pay tribute to what it used to be, but also looking into the future and what a downtown needs. We need a little outdoor venue where people can gather.
For generations, Williamston was a local hotbed.
Our entire town was one hub of activity. Saturday, back during the tobacco season, you couldn't find a parking place. And you had parking on both sides of the street. One side was diagonal parking, the other side was parallel parking. Every store occupied. There were no empty storefronts. If somebody moved out of one, there's somebody in it before the paint dried. It was amazing.
But times changed. Williamston lost its vibrance, and with it, its capacity to attract newcomers.
Our towns, the majority of them look like bad dental jobs with holes in between the teeth. You know, it's one of those situations. This is changing. This right here is one of the things that will help change it. If we have a hole, fill it with a green space. Put something in there that gives back to the community.
And what better to go there than a new outdoor community theater built on the footprint of the former Watts Theater, once an entertainment mainstay in town.
All the theaters back then had stages. You didn't build one without putting a stage there. And I've seen live acts in there. They had a magician in there at the Watts Theater now, and hypnotist. Then you'd have, in between the movies sometimes, they would have one of the local bands come and play.
Much of that, and much more, will happen again now, thanks to a grant from AARP North Carolina, and a whole lot of local elbow grease.
Hey everyone, my name is Chase Connor and I'm the Executive Director for the Martin County Chamber of Commerce. I am excited to be here announcing about an awesome project that we're working on this fall.
When we found out we received the grant, we said, you know, even though this year has been crazy, the timing's perfect. You know, it's going to benefit a lot of different people. One of the things that, you know, we've been hearing is, you know, there's nothing to do, or there's need to be, you know, things happening.
It would be perfect for a wedding venue. It'd be perfect for a reception, a class reunion. Church services could be held if they had to. Open air services.
The one thing that keeps being said when it gets brought up is we really need like a good sandwich shop or a good restaurant so we can sit down and then you can go over there and enjoy music.
The past year, this is something that people are starting to see, okay, I'm gonna move my business to downtown.
I'm here today basically to kind of walk you around, announce about the project, and show you kind of what our plans are. So this back space right against the parking lot, we're going to be building a stage, an outdoor theater.
And we want to have the community involved in this thing. That's important. If you don't have the involvement, you won't have the support. Everybody needs to take ownership of this.
You can see it changing our downtown and our county. So that's why I encourage people to look at what is changing and what can you get involved in.
I volunteered to help clean up. So when we had a bunch of big trees and trying to figure out what in the world we were going to do, we had a volunteer day, and me and several others, we were dragging big old limbs and trying to throw them on a pile, and it ended up a huge pile, but it looked so much better when we were done.
We're going to be building gardens and building benches. We have a community garden group in Martin County, and also we've got some local high school classes, that woodworking classes and horticulture classes that's going to be involved in the project as well. So you're looking for something that brings the community together. This is the project, you know, sponsored with AARP. We're together with the community, and it's something that's going to benefit businesses, citizens, pretty much visitors coming through too. Anybody that would enjoy an outdoor space, this project will benefit.